Hey there, my wonderful friends. Welcome back to the Happy Elder, your warm and cozy corner on YouTube, where we dive into all the ways to live a healthy, joyful, and vibrant life in our golden years. I'm absolutely thrilled you're here today because we're tackling a topic that so many of us care deeply about: how to keep our skin radiant, our energy soaring, and our spirits shining bright as we age with grace and confidence. So, pull up a comfy chair, grab a cup of tea, coffee, or maybe just a glass of water with a slice of lemon, and let's have a heart-to-heart chat like we're old friends catching up over a sunny afternoon. Today, I'm going to share 6 foods you might want to avoid or cut back on to help you look and feel your very best, no matter if you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, or beyond. I'll weave in some stories from folks just like you, back it up with a bit of science, and give you practical, easy swaps to make these changes feel doable. This is all about empowering you to embrace your golden years with a glow that comes from within. Let's dive in. Why your glow matters. You know, when I was in my 40s, I used to think aging was all about a few wrinkles creeping in or spotting a gray hair or two. But now, with a little more life experience and wisdom under my belt, I've come to see that a youthful glow is so much more than what meets the eye. It's that twinkle in your smile when you're sharing a hearty laugh with your grandkids. It's that burst of energy you feel when you're out for a morning walk, soaking in the fresh air. It's that quiet confidence when you catch your reflection and think, you know what? I'm aging with grace and I'm proud of it. For those of us in our middle years and beyond, keeping that glow isn't just about skincare creams or fancy serums. Though those can be nice, right? It's about nurturing our bodies from the inside out, giving ourselves the fuel we need to feel vibrant and alive. And one of the most powerful ways we can do that is by being thoughtful about what we eat and drink. Food is like the foundation of our health. It can either lift us up, make our skin glow, and give us energy to seize the day, or it can weigh us down, dull our sparkle, and make us feel older than we are. Today, I'm going to walk you through 6 foods that might be dimming your radiance and share some simple, practical alternatives to help you shine brighter than ever. These aren't just random tips. They're grounded in science, inspired by real-life stories, and come from a place of love for helping you live your best life. And don't worry, I'm not here to make you feel bad about your favorite treats. We're all human, and I'll be the first to confess my love for a warm chocolate chip cookie fresh from the oven. This is about making small, smart choices that add up to big, beautiful results over time. So, let's get started with the first food to avoid. Food number 1, sugary drinks. All right, let's kick things off with sugary drinks. Think sodas, sweetened iced teas, energy drinks, and those decadent coffee shop drinks piled high with whipped cream and flavored syrups. These might taste like a little slice of heaven, but they can really take a toll on your skin, your energy, and your overall health. Here's why sugary drinks are a problem. When you sip on all that sugar, it sends your blood sugar levels soaring, which triggers inflammation in your body. Inflammation is like a silent troublemaker. It can make your skin look dull, cause unexpected breakouts, and even speed up the aging process. There's this process called glycation, where sugar molecules latch onto proteins like collagen in your skin. Collagen is what keeps your skin firm, plump, and youthful. So when it gets damaged, you might start noticing more wrinkles, sagging, or a tired look over time. I'll share a story about my dear friend Susan, who's 67 and just as vibrant as ever. Susan used to have a daily soda habit. It was her go-to afternoon pick-me-up, especially on hot summer days. She'd crack open a can of cola and feel that instant fizz of joy. But over time, she started noticing her skin looked tired and lackluster, and she was feeling sluggish, especially in the afternoons. Her doctor suggested cutting out sugary drinks, and Susan was hesitant at first. Who doesn't love that bubbly sweetness? But she decided to give it a try, swapping her sodas for water with a slice of lemon and some herbal teas. The change was nothing short of amazing. Within a few weeks, her skin started looking brighter, her energy was steadier, and she even said she felt like she'd shaved a few years off. It's incredible what one small change can do. What to do instead? Try hydrated with infused water. Think slices of cucumber, lemon, or mint for a refreshing, spa-like treat. Herbal teas like chamomile, peppermint, or green tea are fantastic too, packed with antioxidants that support your skin and overall health. If you're craving a touch of sweetness, A tiny drizzle of honey or a pinch of stevia can do the trick. By skipping sugary drinks, you're giving your body the hydration it craves and setting the stage for a radiant glow. Food number 2, processed meats. Next up, let's talk about processed meats. Things like bacon, sausage, hot dogs, deli meats, and even those pre-packaged pepperoni sticks. I know these are staples for so many of us. Who doesn't love the sizzle of bacon on a Sunday morning or a quick turkey sandwich for lunch? But hear me out. Processed meats can be tough on your body and your radiance. Processed meats are often packed with sodium, preservatives, and unhealthy fats. All that sodium can cause water retention, making you look puffy or bloated and putting extra strain on your heart. The preservatives like nitrates can create free radicals in your body, which damage your cells and make your skin look less vibrant. Plus, many processed meats are cooked at high temperatures, forming compounds that contribute to inflammation. Definitely not what we want for our glow. I'll never forget my neighbor Tom, who's 72 and the kind of guy who's always tinkering in his garage, fixing up old radios or building birdhouses. Tom used to live for his daily ham sandwich. It was his lunchtime ritual, paired with a pickle and a handful of chips. But a couple of years ago, he started having high blood pressure, and his skin looked red and irritated, almost like it was reacting to something. His doctor pointed out that his processed meat habit might be part of the problem. Tom was skeptical. Ham sandwiches were his comfort food, but he agreed to try swapping ham for grilled chicken or hummus for a few weeks. The results were astounding. His skin cleared up, his blood pressure started to stabilize, and he even lost a few pounds without trying. Now, Tom's a hummus convert, and he's got that spark back in his step, looking healthier than ever. What to do instead? Go for fresh, lean proteins like chicken, turkey, or fish. If sandwiches are your thing, try making your own with roasted veggies, avocado, or even a smear of almond butter for a fun twist. Plant-based options like lentils, chickpeas, or black beans are amazing too. They're loaded with nutrients that support your skin, heart, and overall vitality. If you're really craving bacon, look for low-sodium, nitrate-free versions and enjoy them as an occasional treat. It's all about finding that balance that keeps you glowing. Food number 3, white bread and refined grains. Moving on to number 3, white bread and refined grains like white pasta, white rice, and those soft, fluffy dinner rolls we all love. These foods are so comforting. There's something about a warm slice of white bread with butter that feels like a hug, right? But they're not doing your skin or energy levels any favors. Refined grains are stripped of their fiber and nutrients during processing, so they act a lot like sugar in your body. They cause quick spikes in your blood sugar, which, as we've talked about, leads to inflammation and collagen damage. Plus, they don't keep you full for long, so you might find yourself reaching for snacks soon after eating, which can lead to weight gain and extra stress on your body, dimming your radiance. I used to be a white bread fanatic myself. Growing up, my mom made the best sandwiches on soft white bread, and I carried that love into adulthood. But in my 60s, I started noticing my energy would crash after meals, and my skin looked a little dull, like it had lost its spark. I decided to experiment with whole grains, and let me tell you, it was like flipping a switch. My digestion got better. My skin started looking healthier, and I felt more balanced throughout the day. It was such a simple change, but the impact was huge. What to do instead? Reach for whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, farro, or whole wheat bread. These are packed with fiber, vitamins, and minerals that support your skin and keep your energy steady. If you're new to whole grains, start small. Maybe try a whole grain wrap for your sandwich, swap white rice for brown in your stir fry, or mix some quinoa into your salad. Your body will love the extra nutrients, and you'll notice a brighter, more vibrant you. Before we dive into the next 3 foods, I want to take a moment to say a huge thank you for being part of the Happy Elder community. You all inspire me every single day with your comments, your stories, and your dedication to living well. If you're finding these tips helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with a friend or family member who could use a little radiance boost, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget to tap the bell icon so you never miss a video. Let's keep spreading the love and wisdom of aging gracefully together. Oh, and drop a comment below. Tell me which of these foods you're thinking about cutting back on, or share your own tips for staying vibrant. I read every comment, and I can't wait to hear from you. Food number 4, trans fats. All right, let's get back to our list with number 4, trans fats. These are found in things like margarine, shortening, and a lot of packaged snacks. Think chips, crackers, store-bought cookies, cakes, and even some microwave popcorn with artificial butter flavor. Trans fats are sneaky because they're cheap and make food last longer on the shelf. So they're in a lot of processed goodies we might grab without thinking. Trans fats are bad news for both your heart and your skin. They raise your bad cholesterol levels and lower your good cholesterol, which can increase your risk of heart problems over time. They also promote inflammation, which we know is a big culprit in dulling your skin and speeding up the aging process. I read a study that said trans fats can even make your skin more sensitive to UV damage, which means more wrinkles and age spots. Definitely not what we're aiming for. My cousin Linda, who's 65 and loves her gardening, used to be all about her daily bag of microwave popcorn, the kind with that artificial buttery flavor that smells so good. But she started having joint pain and noticed her skin looked dry and uneven, like it had lost its natural glow. Her doctor suggested checking labels on her snacks, and sure enough, trans fats were hiding in there. When Linda switched to air-popped popcorn with a drizzle of olive oil and a sprinkle of herbs, her skin started looking smoother, her joints felt better, and she had more energy for her flower beds. Now she's all about homemade snacks, and she's glowing like the roses in her garden. What to do instead? Stick to healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, nuts, and seeds. These fats support your skin's natural barrier, keeping it hydrated, plump, and radiant. If you love snacking, try making your own trail mix with almonds, walnuts, and a few dried cranberries or raisins. It's satisfying, delicious, and so good for your glow. You can even experiment with homemade kale chips or roasted chickpeas for a crunchy treat that loves you back. Food number 5, excessive alcohol. Now, let's talk about number 5, excessive alcohol. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you can't enjoy a glass of wine with dinner, a cold beer at a summer barbecue, or a festive cocktail at a holiday party. But drinking too much alcohol or drinking too often can really take a toll on your radiance. Alcohol dehydrates your body, which can make your skin look dry, dull, and tired. It also messes with your sleep, and we all know how important a good night's rest is for looking and feeling our best. Plus, alcohol puts extra strain on your liver, which plays a big role in detoxifying your body and keeping your skin clear and healthy. Over time, excessive alcohol can lead to puffiness, redness, and even broken capillaries on your face. Not exactly the glow we're going for. I'll share a little story about my friend Margaret, who's 68 and loves her book club gatherings. Margaret used to unwind with a couple cocktails every evening. Said it helped her relax after a busy day. But she started noticing bags under her eyes, a sallow tone to her skin, and she was feeling tired even after sleeping. Her doctor suggested cutting back on alcohol, and Margaret was a bit reluctant. She loved her evening ritual, but she decided to try limiting herself to one drink a few times a week and started drinking more water and herbal teas. The difference was remarkable. Her skin bounced back, looking clearer and more hydrated, and she had more energy for her book club discussions. She still enjoys her wine, but she's learned that moderation is the key to keeping her glow. What to do instead? If you choose to drink, stick to one drink per day and make sure you're hydrating with plenty of water. Try fun. Alcohol-free options like mocktails. Think sparkling water with a splash of cranberry juice and a twist of lime. Herbal teas or infused water can also be a relaxing evening ritual. Your skin and your body will love the extra hydration, and you'll wake up feeling refreshed and radiant. Food number 6, artificial sweeteners. Finally, let's talk about artificial sweeteners. Things like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin, found in diet sodas, sugar-free candies, chewing gums, and some low-calorie snacks. These might seem like a healthy choice if you're watching your sugar intake, but they can actually work against your glow. Artificial sweeteners can disrupt your gut health, which is closely linked to your skin. A healthy gut is like the foundation for a radiant complexion, but these sweeteners can throw off the balance of good bacteria in your digestive system. Some studies also suggest they might increase cravings for sweet foods, which can lead to overeating and weight gain, adding stress to your body. Plus, They don't provide any real nourishment, so you're missing out on the benefits of natural alternatives. I had a client, Robert, who's 70 and loves his morning walks. Robert was hooked on diet soda because he thought it was a better choice than regular soda. But he kept having skin issues, redness and dry patches, and his energy was lower than usual. His nutritionist suggested cutting out artificial sweeteners, and Robert was surprised. He hadn't thought they could be the problem. When he switched to natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup in small amounts and started enjoying fresh fruit for sweetness, his skin cleared up and he felt more balanced. He even said his morning walks felt easier, like he had a new spring in his step. What to do instead? If you need a sweetener, go for natural options like honey, maple syrup, or stevia in moderation. Better yet, train your taste buds to enjoy the natural sweetness of fruits like berries, bananas, or apples. You can blend them into smoothies, add them to yogurt, or just enjoy them as a snack. Your gut and your skin will thank you for the real, wholesome nourishment. So, there you have it. 6 foods to avoid or cut back on to keep your radiance shining bright. Sugary drinks, processed meats, white bread and refined grains, trans fats, excessive alcohol, and artificial sweeteners. Each of these can dull your skin, sap your energy, and speed up the aging process. But the good news is that you have the power to make small changes that lead to big results. Let's do a quick recap to make it easy. Swap sugary drinks for infused water or herbal teas to stay hydrated and support your skin. Choose fresh, lean proteins like chicken or plant-based options over processed meats to reduce inflammation. Go for whole grains like quinoa or brown rice instead of refined grains to keep your energy steady. Pick healthy fats like olive oil or avocado over trans fats to nourish your skin and heart. Keep alcohol in moderation and hydrate well to avoid dehydration and sleep issues. Use natural sweeteners like honey or fruit instead of artificial ones to support your gut and skin. I know change can feel overwhelming, especially when we're used to certain foods or habits. But you don't have to do it all at once. Start small. Maybe pick 1 or 2 of these foods to cut back on this week and see how your body responds. Maybe try swapping your afternoon soda for a glass of water with mint, or experiment with a whole grain wrap for your sandwich. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, because every step you take is a step toward a healthier, more radiant you. As we come to the end of our chat today, I want to take a moment to remind you of something so important. You are beautiful, you are strong, and you are capable of living a vibrant, joyful life at any age. Aging isn't about slowing down or fading away. It's about growing wiser, cherishing the moments that matter most, and taking care of the incredible body that's carried you through so many years of laughter, love, and lessons. Let's make a promise to ourselves today to nourish our bodies with foods that lift us up, to stay curious and open to new ways of caring for ourselves, and to approach every single day with gratitude, grace, and a big, bright smile. You deserve to shine inside and out, and I'm so honored to be on this journey with you, sharing these moments of wisdom and inspiration. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. You're the heart of the happy elder, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and keep glowing.